Alright guys, so I'm back and I'm sorry for not uploading yesterday. I was out at a party and I didn't have, I woke up super fucking late because you guys know my sleep schedule's really bad. And I woke up at like 5 and I was like, fuck, I gotta make a video. So I showered really, really fast, and then before I got out of the shower, my friend's car was already here, so I was like, fuck. So I had to leave, and by the time I got back, it was so fucking late, I couldn't upload. So, anyway, today, I have a story with some shit that you guys shouldn't be doing, and just involving some bad stuff. And I've been around Xanax a lot, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie, a few of my friends have been getting into it, and I'm not, very fond of it, to be honest. Nothing really appeals it to me, because I had a fuck ton of anxiety problems back in the day, and you guys know that Xanax usually, if you're really, really panicking, it's like that emergency pill that doctors can give you that cuts it out. And to be honest, I never really needed it. I wasn't really a fan of pills, so I just never really took it, and I was okay, and eventually I just kind of kicked my anxiety off, and I still get it, obviously. I'm a very, very big, fucking hypochondriac that freaks out about everything, but it's not to the point where I need any drugs to help me, which is pretty cool. But today, I'm going to tell you guys probably one of the fucking funniest / really close call experiences I've ever had with this stuff. I wasn't doing it personally, my friend was, but he is really into it, and obviously there's nothing I can really say to stop him. I don't really think I need to, as long as he's not fucking doing it every single day. And he doesn't, because he's told me that he doesn't. Otherwise, he's just lying to me, I'm not sure, but he seems okay. So, we're hanging out one day, okay guys, and I don't know what he was doing, but he wanted to do it. He fucking told me, he's like, yo, you want to do a few bars with me? I was like, what? Because at the time I didn't even know, no one called them that where I lived. And I was like, what? He's just like, you want to do a few bars? I was like, he's like, Xanax. I'm like, oh, nah, dude, I'm good. And this wasn't even that long ago. It was only like a year back. And I can remember what we were doing. We were walking up the street, considering we wanted to go up to Chipotle, because right next to Chipotle was a gas station that sold a ton of good shit. So we were going to get Chipotle, eat dinner, and then grab something from the gas station. So we're hanging out, and we get up to Chipotle, okay, and that's when he started, asking me. He's like, after this, can we go somewhere where I can do this shit? And it kind of made me laugh, considering we were all the way out in public, and, I don't know why you'd want to do it, but I told him that. I was like, dude, we're, in the middle of the fucking, Chipotle right now. Where would you want to go to do this? Because there's really nowhere I know. He's like, oh, what about the graveyard across the street? I was like, oh, no, dude, the graveyard, okay. So, at this point, we got done eating, we got the stuff from the convenience store, and we went into the graveyard. And this is what I mean why it was fucking awkward, okay? It was very awkward, because he fucking busts out this stuff, and I'm watching for him. He told me to watch, because the graveyard that we go to is a very, very popular one. Families come there all the time to visit their, loved ones and whatnot. And we're just chilling. We're on this little path that goes through the whole thing, and we're right outside someone's tombstone. We weren't just chilling on their tombstone, but, we were on the public path, so we weren't, we weren't on the tombstone, but we were right in front of one. And the path is used for people to drive to park and then go walk up to the tombstones in the grass. And we're sitting there on the path just chilling, and he starts doing whatever he has to do. He's getting it out, getting it ready, and I'm just looking around. Like I said, I had to watch out for him. He told me to watch out for him, and I don't even know how much the kid took, to be honest, because I was literally kind of scared. So I was looking from each direction to see if anyone was coming. And all of a sudden, this fucking car pulls in, okay? This car pulls in, and I immediately start freaking out. And I turn around, I'm like, dude, there's a car. And he's taking a drink. This is the funniest part. He's drinking his drink to get the Xanax down. And I said that, and he almost choked. He was literally like, what? Because, he literally coughed up his drink. I felt so bad for doing that, but he did take the Xanax. And he puts his drink down, and he's like, what? I'm like, dude, look. And I showed him all the way down. There was an SUV coming. And immediately he starts freaking out, and he opens his backpack, and he's throwing all of his stuff in there, his drink, his snacks, all that stuff, because he brought his backpack, and I threw some of mine in there. And the SUV was just about to pull up to us, and while he was crouched down, he was in a perching position, like a bird, and his pocket was angled at an angle. You guys know when you're fucking sitting in a chair, and you put your leg up or something, your knee up, and you're holding your knee, or you're just sitting in a weird position, and your pocket's, turned, your phone always slips out? That's what happened, okay? His phone slipped out, as well as his wallet, and sure enough, his fucking Xanax. And I'm like, dude, and I fucking picked it up and put it in my pocket because I was so scared. And the SUV finally pulls up to us, and of course it slows down. We thought it was just going to drive by. I thought it was some soccer mom who was trying to use the graveyard as a shortcut or something, considering that's what everyone uses it for. They pull through, and that way they cut off a lot of the red lights that are in the way. And yeah, sure enough, it slows down to us, and the windows are kind of tinted, so we're like, okay. And the windows roll down. Sure enough, dude, it's a security guard, okay? It's a security guard. I didn't even know that cemeteries had security. I don't think anything ever happened at mine, so I didn't know. But yeah, we do. So this caught me off guard and immediately made me really scared. And I was like, fuck, dude, like, is this guy about to call the cops on us? And he pulls up and he goes, look, what's going on here? And me and my friend were just like, oh, we're just taking a walk. He's like, why? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. We got Chipotle and then we just want to come over here to take a walk through the cemetery, see if I could see any of my family members. He's like, you have family here? I was like, yeah, I think so. He's like, you think so? I'm like, yeah. And he gives us a really, really weird look and just goes, look, if you're doing anything bad here, go do it somewhere else, not here. And then he just pulled off and just completely went the other way. And immediately me and my friend are just like, oh, fuck yeah. And we left the cemetery and went back home because we were right by my house. And we sat down at my house and we were like, fuck, dude, that was a close call. And we just talked about it for a little bit and just kind of laughed at how much of a close call it was. And yeah, don't do this shit, guys. Please. But I know you guys love videos like this. I know you love the crazy stories. So please leave a like if you did enjoy. And leave a comment below of some of yours because I always love reading about them. And usually the comments are just fucking hilarious. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all so much. Peace.